Do you or someone you know regularly smoke tobacco? Reality is that everyone probably knows at least one person, whether it be a friend, a family member, a coworker, or an acquaintance. According to Vital Signs, a monthly publication produced by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, cigarette smoking is the leading preventable cause of disease, disability, and death in the United States. I know several people who are addicted to smoking, including my grandfather. My grandfather has been smoking since the age of 14. He is now 81 years old and in poor health. He has developed cardiovascular disease, which is the leading cause of death, as reported by the CDC. He has suffered numerous heart attacks and strokes and struggles daily with high blood pressure and respiratory problems. It is common to see health issues like these in the area where I was raised. I live in a rural area where many individuals rely on the production of tobacco in order to make a living. The health problems I mentioned before are not the only ones associated with smoking. Today, I wish to persuade you to refrain from smoking and help your loved ones and friends fight this addiction. Millions of people are affected by smoking each day, whether they are the smoker or are receiving secondhand smoke. Smoking harms nearly every organ in the body. Compared with non-smokers, smoking is estimated to increase the risk of coronary heart disease by 2 to 4 times, a stroke by 2 to 6 times, the risk of men developing lung cancer by 23 times, the risk of women developing lung cancer by 13 times, and any smoker dying from a chronic obstructive lung disease by 12 to 13 times. All of these statistics were reported by the CDC. Smoking can cause many diseases, including cancers, as you can see on this diagram provided by the American Cancer Society. It can affect the eyes and any of the senses by impairing them, can cause cancer of the lips and mouth, throat cancer, heart disease, lung cancer, pancreatic cancer, cervical cancer, and infertility. Smoking can also cause death. As reported by the CDC, an estimated 443,000 deaths, or nearly 1 in 5 deaths, are attributed to smoking. Secondhand smoke can also be harmful in many ways. There are 2 types of secondhand smoke, side stream and mainstream. Side stream smoke is the smoke from the lit end of the cigarette, while mainstream smoke is the smoke exhaled by the smoker. If a non-smoker is around a smoker, they are still inhaling the harmful chemicals found in a cigarette. Tobacco smoke contains nearly 7,000 chemicals, with 250 being harmful to the body and 69 being known carcinogens. As reported by the American Cancer Society, in the U.S., nearly 46,000 deaths occur each year and are attributed to secondhand smoke. In addition, about 3,400 lung cancer deaths occur in non-smokers each year. There are ways to overcome a nicotine addiction. You just have to be willing to take the first step. If you are a smoker, you can find helpful guidelines to quitting at smokefree.gov. There are many benefits to quitting, including the feeling of being charged, the feeling of being more relaxed, and most people report that they feel and look better. There are many medications available that can help you quit smoking. Some of these medications include nicotine, and others do not. The nicotine replacement therapy drugs contain small amounts of nicotine to satisfy craving and reduce the urge to smoke. If you have never smoked, all you have to do is say no. With even just 1 cigarette, you can begin a lifelong addiction to nicotine, as reported by Above the Influence. We can visualize the benefits of not smoking, because you will save money and reduce the risk of health problems for both smokers and non-smokers. In a sense, you are saving your own life and the lives of those around you. The cost of smoking is high. According to the American Cancer Society, the average packet of cigarettes in the U.S. costs $6.36. Not only are you paying for the cigarettes, but you are adding to your own health-related costs. Essentially, for every packet you purchase, you spend about $35 in health-related costs. As you can see in this this chart provided by the American Cancer Society, 5 different countries have spent money on tobacco-related healthcare costs between the years of 2000 and 2004. As you can see, the United States has spent the most money, $96 billion. France spent $16.6 billion, the UK spent $9.5 billion, China spent $6.32 billion, and Canada spent only $2.8 billion. You will greatly reduce health risk associated with smoking if you quit or refrain from smoking. Your heart rate and blood pressure will decrease. Your lung function will increase. The excess risk of coronary heart disease is half of a continuing smoker. The risk of cancer decreases after 5 years, and the risk of strokes will decrease after 2 years. In conclusion, I urge you to say no to smoking. And if you are a current smoker, I urge you to take the steps to quit. If you are a non-smoker, but know someone who smokes, encourage them to quit to improve their health and inform them of the impact of secondhand smoke. The benefits truly outweigh the cost, and you can find a strong support system in your doctor, family, and friends. Get the help you need today and spare your own life and those who you love before it's too late.